Hi guys, Django here, and welcome to Valhelsia 5. This is episode 16, and we are continuing with Create. You can see behind me, I've got some stuff going on here. We've got a train, and I've got some new stuff. I've expanded the kind of this Create factory up. We'll go through all that stuff, and then we're going to go into the Nether and get ourselves an infinite lava source. So stick around. Yeah, so we've done quite a few things in this world. We've got a zoo forming over here. We're doing this on stream. Check us out on Twitch TV/Jangro on Thursdays. We're continuing the build of that. Our goal is to get all the animals, all the mods, and that's an apiary we've got. So all the birds are going to go in that thing. We've got quite a few so far. Follow us on Twitch. We'd love it if you came by and watched us do some of this stuff live. I've been experimenting with trains, learning about that stuff, so I can do a video. That's not this one, maybe the next one. But in order to do that, we've got a few of these kind of multi-stage create machines set up. This one right here makes the train tracks, and this one here makes plates that we need for train casings. Right here, the train casing needs this sturdy sheet, and this is a sequence. Lava on top of powdered obsidian, and then it gets pressed a couple times to make this sturdy sheet. So let's make a few of these things and just see how they work. This powdered obsidian we get by putting obsidian inside the crushing wheels. And this is pretty cool because after you get this powdered obsidian, there's like a 75% chance that you're going to get your obsidian back again. So we've got 5 now. We had 6. Now we've got 5. So that's pretty cool. We've got this powdered obsidian here. And if we run it through here, it gets hit by this lava and then pressed twice and turns into this sturdy sheet. And the sturdy sheet we need for train casings, which are made in this machine that we have down here. We have a pattern for this one. So if we make some train casings, make 5 of those. Now first it's gonna have to make some brass casings, and then it's going to send those through to get turned into the train casings. So we have auto crafting all set up with applied energistics for that. And when that's done, it should turn off. There it goes. Awesome. Now this here makes our train tracks, and oh, not this one, upstairs. This here makes our train tracks. These 2 deployers have iron nuggets. So we just need to put some. So this train track is a sequence that we need nuggets applied to a stone slab, and then it gets pressed into a train track. So if we just grab some slabs here, I think I've got a lot. So we'll put a stack of stone slabs in here. We have nuggets in these things. I don't have this automated yet, so I have to fill these things manually, but it's not such a big deal. And all this track we're making, we're going to use this to make an extensive train system. So here's that segue. We're out of lava, which I have going into this fluid tank right here. It pulls it out to put it into this spout right here. Let's take care of that in this episode. I think I've got everything we need with hose pulley, fluid pipes, and gearboxes, shafts, a water wheel, and some fluid tanks to go into the Nether. I want some more pipes, and I made a bunch of copper sheets so we can grab a whole bunch of pipes just in case we have to go a big distance with it. The hose pulley is going to take care of most of that. So let's head down into the Nether. And let's set this thing up quickly. Get a look around the base while we head on over here. Here's the Nether portal. And we've got some good access to a big giant ocean of lava over here. There's the portal to Squirrel's base on this server. We're going to be running trains through the Nether, maybe get ourselves over between the bases, and we'll also run a train down here to collect this lava. First of all, we just need to get the lava. Let's hatch up some of this right here. And this is looking like a pretty good spot to collect some lava. The first thing I realized, I did not bring buckets with me, so I'll be right back. Okay, we've got some lava buckets, and we're just going to set up a lava collection with a hose pulley right here that's going to drop straight down into that lava pool. So let's start with that and see what this looks like. Now, this, I believe, needs to just drop straight down, so we need a hole under it. There we go. So now if we power the hose pulley, it's going to lower the hose down to the bottom of the lava. When you have more than 10,000 source blocks of a liquid, Create considers that infinite. So we're not going to empty this ocean. I think this is more than 10,000 blocks here. All right, so let's put a cogwheel on here, and we'll get that spinning from a water wheel that we'll put right here. We used to use an encased fan for this because we could just use the heat from lava or a magma block, but we can't use encased fans to create rotational force anymore. So if we put a water wheel on its side, and we did this before with our tree farm and kelp farm, we used a water wheel on its side. And if we just put this right here, and I grabbed some lava, we've got an Edelwood lava bucket here, and if we put a source right here, that's going to spin our wheel. And if we put a gearbox, it needs to be a vertical gearbox. So we'll flip one of these gearboxes. There we go. And rotate it so it goes in this direction. We actually don't need a cog. We need another gearbox. That's it. Is that going to lower it? It does. It's lowering it down. So luckily, this is going in the right direction, so we don't need a gear shift. And that's going to get all the way down, and then we just need pipes and going into tanks with a pump. And I didn't bring a pump with me. I'll put these pipes down here. And we'll run them into the tank. We'll put some tanks right here. Actually, let's run our tanks much closer to the path over here. This is why I brought so many pipes. Because we're going to run the train down this path here. And we'll put the tanks right up here so that the train can connect to these tanks. Yeah, we're almost there. I just need to get a pump. Then while we're there, we'll also get some ender tanks, because ultimately I want to create trains down here to pick up the lava, bring it back up to the surface, fill a big giant tank up there, because that looks really cool. But there's a much simpler way to move fluids around in Valhelsia 5, and I would be remiss if I did not show that to you. So let's grab a pump, and we'll also grab some ender tanks. So let's get our pump first. Here it is, a mechanical pump. And we need ender tank right here. We need 2 ender tanks. And if you watched the previous episode where I made use of the ender chest, this works the same way but with fluids. So we're going to grab 2 of these. And we'll also need some mechanical pipe. Oh, we've got it right here. Mechanical pipe from Mechanism. Heading back over to our lava farm. All right, we just need a pump in here, and we need it to be powered with cogwheels. So we need to find a good spot for it. How about right here? So we just need to turn this with a cogwheel. Or multiple cogwheels. Yeah, let's move it back one. And we'll put it right here. And I'll just run the cogwheel this way. Let's put a window in our pipe so we can see the lava. And we just need to change the direction. These arrows point in the direction of the lava. Now, we can see that our hose is all the way down into the lava. Here it is, it's coming through. The window's partway through. Here it comes. You can actually see some particles leaking out of the pipes. That's pretty neat. Why is it stopping here? Do we need another pump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I wonder if you can only pump like a stretch of 16. All right, well, let's cheat this and just move the tank here. Tapping the mantle. Industrial spillage. We're getting all the advancements here. Okay. There we go. We've got 3.5 buckets so far. Okay, now the next thing, let's set up this ender tank. And we can put that right here. Right next to our lava tank. And we just need a mechanical pipe between the two. And if we connect, and if we configure it with the configurator, which is set for fluids already, if not, I can shift scroll wheel to change what it is, and then shift right click on here, and shift right click here. That's going to, this is to pull, and that's to push, and it's filling our ender tank with lava. So that'll fill up. I can hold 16, and then that tank will continue. And if we head back up to the surface, and let's put it up here where we need lava. I've already got a fluid tank here, which we can replace. Set that to a wrench. We can break that, and if we put this right here, that is going to fill up. So here's how this works. Because it is set with 3 whites, it matches the other one that we had, and this is pulling from the tank that we have in the Nether, and it's filling up live. You can see it's filling this up. This is coming from the lava ocean in the Nether. Pretty neat. Now it's got lava, and it's continuing with this process. All right, the lava transfer from the Nether is going to stop because it's not chunk loaded. So let's do that final step, which is to get some way to do chunk loading. The easiest way in Valhelsia 5 is to get flux points. So we'll make some flux points, which gives us chunk loading. We just need a few of these. We have one. I want to make 2 just in case. 2 flux points. Yeah, you can see the lava stop flowing. That's because we're not chunk loaded in the Nether. So we'll take care of that with these flux points. Okay, so if we turn on the chunk, not H, F3G, to view the chunks, this setup here spans 2 chunks. So I think we'll want to put one right here in both spots. So if we take a flux point and put it right here. And we turn on chunk loading. And just to be safe, we'll put one over here too. And turn on chunk loading. Let's cover this up to be safe. See, our hose pulley's working. Now that we have power down here, we could have used an electric motor instead of the water wheel, but we would not have got that advancement. So now we've got chunk loaded lava generation, and now it should never stop. We'll go confirm that. This should just fill up all the way now because we've got our lava source chunk loaded. I'll stand here for a minute. We'll do a quick time lapse and we'll see that it's working. Okay, I think I'm convinced that our chunks are loaded permanently thanks to those flux points. And I think we are going to wrap it up there. I don't love using the ender tank, and I would love to have create trains doing these long distance runs, moving things back and forth. So I think next time we're going to set up a crate train that heads down into the Nether, picks up our lava, and comes back. So I hope you join me for that. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel to keep up on our upcoming videos. We do continue in this world on Twitch, so check us out there. Links in the description. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. I appreciate you.